Okay, guys, so I'm going to do a quick review of the top, the top equities that we follow, most of them ETFs. So let's start with the first one. It's one of my favorites, but actually, I think for the next couple of months, is going to be really active. So we have right here the BEX index. As you may know, the BEX index is like a big is an artificial index, okay, created by options. Actually, it's calculated by uh, buying puts, okay, the puts that everybody buys for covering. So it's some kind of fear parameters, okay. So right here, as you can see, um, the VIX index is pretty crazy, okay. So that's why I love this to try this one in the ETFs, because we have really nice down moves and then explosive moves. So if you watch this chart for a simple view, is the daily chart, it's like a momo stock. It's like some kind of momentum stock, a low float stock, a freaking penny stock, okay, a pump and dump. And that's cute because you can find really nice opportunities from both sides. So as you may know, every single ETF, well, not every single, but the most traded ETFs have two versions, one inverse and one bullish. Okay, so in the case of UBXY, right, the end of the year for the bigs was pretty crazy. We have really nice movement to the upside, and actually, if you see the support, the low area, we are on minimum of maybe a lot of time, a lot of freaking time. Look at this. Okay, so really important support, and look at this. So the next year we will have like a lot of crazy stuff with Trump and all of that. So it's going to be a roller coaster the next year. So right here I have my levels on the VIX, and it's an index that I want to follow. Right now it's a little oversold, so for the first month of the year, maybe we can find a lot of opportunities from the long side. We'll see. Okay, so this is a pretty speculative uh, index, and what I like is to trade in the daily basis, intraday basis. Sorry. Okay, so we open a chart, and always this index have an opportunity. I think it's the ETF that I follow most, because as you can see, even if the day go down, you can find some bullish moves. And if you don't like the behavior from the long side, you can change to XIB or short UVXY. There are a few options to trade this one. And sorry, as you may know, this is like have a really negative correlation with the director index, okay, the Standard Poor's, the Dow Jones, and the Nasdaq. So it's must have is like trade the entire market. So we will pass the next one. The next one, and is this one is IWM, is the Russell, okay, the small cap index. What I love from the Russell is the freaking formation on the daily chart. So this is going to be my main chart, my main focus on the first month of the next year, because this is like a beautiful breakdown formation. And the most important indicator right now on IWM is the 21 exponential moving average. Right now we are testing that study, and it's really important because he's telling us that the term in a medium term is going to lose control. Okay, so it could be a really nice opportunity for shorts, and in other words, to trade PCA. This is an unbelievable revival pattern, and we have the same study right here. So key level on this one is going to be 20. 20 is going to be really nasty on this one. So I will follow, is my main watch for the first month of the year, the next year. Okay, so the next one, that I follow is IBB, the biotechs. Biotechs is a crazy index. Look at this. This is just a crazy index. I love it because it's another index that have like no correlation with the Standard and Poor's and the big index. So as you can see, normally they have this sector have like a trend, okay, a really primary trend. But for the last couple of days, the the last month of the year is like nowhere. So we have a lot of moving average right there above, and we have a key level that is 261.65. It's a key level for support, and a key level for resistance is right here at 276.58. Okay, it's a key level. If so, we are in range. We will wait. So this is not my main watch, honestly. So I will not trade like a lot this index, this sector. Okay, so the next one is the first commodity and my favorite for the first month of the year, the next year, and is nugget. Well, the gold. Okay, so as you can see, on the medium term, we have like a pretty bearish trend. Okay, we have lower lows, and as you can see, we are in a channel. And what I freaking love of this is also my main watch is the level, the psychological level that we test on the last session of the year. So the gold, as you can see on the volume, we have a really nice volume spike on the month that normally have less volume because everybody's on vacations. And as you can see on the volume Instagram, we are having a huge explosion, and a lot of participants want to trade this one. I don't care about the news and the economics shit. I only trade technicals and price action. So what I like on this one is like the big bottom that we made on the second half of December. Huge momentum. The last session was bearish, but this is not like pretty bearish. So we are like in a key level. Okay, so everything can change for the next couple of days on this one, because as you can see, we don't know if this is a pullback and go back down to the low part, the low trend, the low trend line, or if it's going to support on this 7.20, a really nice support area, and go back up and break the key area. The main watch on this commodity is the 15, I don't know, is exponential. Yeah, I think it's exponential moving average of 15 sessions. This is going to be my main level. And right now it's at 9.7, but it's going to go lower. So if we break that study, it's the first time on a few months that we are going to test and maybe break that level. So this is my main watch. Even if we have a pullback and a bearish move again, I would like to trade dust, the inverse ETF. Okay, so this is my main watch in commodities. Also, we have UNG, the natural gas. This is another commodity that I like to trade. Sorry for all this creepy shit. Let me remove the droning. And what I like on the natural gas is that have a really nice pattern on the first days of the New Year's. As you can see, we have right here an uptrend on the last couple of on the first days, and as you can see also on this year, at the beginning we have a big change of trend. Okay, so we have support, and it's normal because we have some kind of fundamental issues right here when the demand of this commodity increase. Okay, you know, because the weather and the cold, and everybody wants to have like uh, to have warm in their home, so they use this commodity to you know, I don't know how to say it in English, but the demand increase. So that's really important. So my main watch is going to be UGAS. UGAS is going to be my main watch. UGAS is going to be really interesting because the last couple of days, as you can see, we have a big support. So we can maybe go down. We have all this moving average acting like a really nice support. So I think we are going to break the key level right here on the maybe on February. And yeah, so I will go long on you guys. Is my main watch also. And last, and less important, I think, is the oil. This one, I mean, we don't have like great ETFs, leverage ETFs to trade this one. They remove UWTI and DWTI, and they change it with this DWT and UWT. But they don't have like a lot of liquidity. They don't have a lot like a beautiful price action. So the oil is the last commodity that I trade. Okay, that I will trade for the next couple of months. As you can see, we don't have like anything. Just messy price action for the last couple of days. We have a key part on 11.94 on USO. So the break of 12 is going to be psychological and is going to be bullish. So yeah, if we go out of that range, I will go long every single day on UWD. That is the ETF. It's new, so we don't have a lot of price action, but so this is my main plan. My main plan for the next month. I will trade these ETFs. I will trade, as I said, especially long TCA. It's not for swing trade. I only use it for day trades. And also Nugget is going to be my main watch. And yeah, UV, why not? UV and XIB. Is like my basket stocks. Okay, so that's it for this review. I hope you like it. See you next year, and I wish you the best. Happy New Year.